As lawmakers head home from the state capitol this week, Republicans and Democrats are divided on what made this legislative session historic.
Tonight we take a look back at some notable new legislation and let you decide. KRDO News Channel 13's Lauren Barnes is live in Colorado Springs with our Capitol report. Lauren.
This week, we've been following three recent gun measures passing through the legislature, a multi-million-dollar transportation bill, and that plastic bag ban. Tonight, two more soon-to-be laws, these aimed at affordability in health care. In the West Foyer of the Colorado State Capitol Thursday, legislative leaders applauded the accomplishments achieved in the face of COVID-19.
And last year, history definitely made us. We did the best we could with a once-in-a-100-year pandemic, with all the information that we had. But looking back on this past session, we clearly made history.
But because of the strong Democratic majority, several notable bills passed without much, if any, Republican support.
This session was historic in the fact that the Democrats are going through a process of reinventing Colorado in many ways instead of supporting the Coloradans who are asking them to do things.
Governor Jared Polis commending several specific bills.
The other big issue I applaud the legislature on is saving people money.
Pointing to one that creates a prescription drug affordability board and price caps for prescriptions to reduce the cost to consumers. Local Senator Paul Lundeen voted against it.
We may push a number of these life-saving and life-changing drugs out of the state.
The other bill is a cost-cutting health insurance plan better known as the Colorado Option. Amended from its original form, the legislation would require health insurance providers to drop their plan prices by 15% in the next few years. Once again, though the bill passed, it did not do well with Republicans.
It's the first step on a path that will lead us ultimately towards government-run health care.
One thing both parties do agree on, these past few months of working around the clock were much needed in order to move a backlog of bills that had piled up after the 2020 session was cut short.
This truly was one of the most productive and consequential legislative sessions in state history.
And Senator Lundeen is already looking ahead to the next legislative session. He suspects that keeping the cost of living low or under control in Colorado will be a hot topic at the state capitol. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Lauren Barnes, KRDO News Channel 13.
It's certainly an issue. Lauren, thank you.